in Missouri, Mad Dog Unleashed. Huck, good afternoon. How are you today?
Oh, pretty good. Fighting a little touch of the flu, but I'm hanging in there.
All right, Huck, get healthy. That's important. What do you have now for me tonight? Let me hear.
Listen, LeBron James, I don't believe he's going anywhere, Chris. If he signed a 3 or 4 year contract, he wouldn't get all the attention this summer, and he wants that attention. You just said it. He's going to be the big talk from, the 1st of June. The whole month of June is going to be all about LeBron. Westbrook got all the attention last year. Durant got it the year before. LeBron wants the attention, and he's not going to get that if he signs a contract.
Absolutely right. That's the issue with LeBron. The problem that you have with him, he is a tremendous drama queen, and he wears you out. We know how great he is. He's had a hell of a year. He's played hard every night. I've watched a lot of Cleveland with games you can stomach when not getting blown out, and I can't figure out why they're losing so much. 120-88 on national television, things like that. But you can't ever fault him on the court. But he wears you out off the court, Huck. He wears you out 100%. Go ahead.
As far as the 49ers, listen, they had to pay Jimmy G. Okay, there's no doubt about that. And whatever team decides to sign Kirk Cousins, if they think they're a quarterback away, they got to sign him. But, if I was a quarterback, what would you rather have? Would you rather have $250 million in the bank when your career's over and 1 or 2 playoff wins? Or would you rather end your career with $180 million in the bank,
yep,
2 Super Bowl rings, and a trip to Canton?
Well,
these quarterbacks have got to take every stinking nickel they can get. And I'm sorry, but if you go back the last 7 or 8 Super Bowls, the winner, the quarterback, wasn't making $25-30 million bucks. Peyton Manning took a pay cut the year.
It's a good point. In the era of the salary cap in the NFL, the quarterback who takes the most money hurts his team's chances of winning because you can't spread the money around. And that's a very look at the Eagles. I mean, they're playing 2 quarterbacks, not a ton of money, and so as a result, they can build a better team. Brady always has been very accommodating up in New England, and they have a better team. Russell Wilson, Seattle, always make a ton of money. When you take every nickel, doesn't leave you a lot left for everybody else. There's some truth to that. Ron in California, Mad Dog Unleashed. Ronnie, good afternoon.
I find it very insulting as a Philadelphian that you are, in essence, peeing on our parade.
No, I'm not. A simple question, Ron. If you're a Philadelphian, how come you don't have the same passion for the other teams in town?
How do you measure the passion of an Eagles fan by comparing it to attendance at a 76ers playoff?
Well, it is a team in your city. I mean, why is it the great sports town is the great sports town? It's not an Eagle town or a Knick town or the great sports town in the Chicago's got the Cubs, the Bears. It's a great sports town. New York's got what they have, the Red Sox and Patriots. Why is there such a separation of loyalty and passion in Philly for the one team compared to the other 3?
I have lived in New York and gone there on business. I've gone to Yankee Stadium. The place is empty.
Oh,
it's
come
a
on now.
cavern.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
You cannot measure passion by looking at attendance of a playoff game.
No, yes, you can.
1,000 years ago.
It's not 1,000 years ago. It's in my lifetime. That's not 1,000 years ago. Now, but again, you didn't. But Ron, you did not answer the question. Okay? You didn't answer it. Why is the passion in Philadelphia so geared to the one team?
We love all of our teams.
No, you don't. I give you a million examples. No, you don't. It's a bunch of nonsense. You don't love the Sixers. You don't love the you have historically you do not love the Sixers like you love the Eagles. How come?
Because I didn't go to the Wilt Chamberlain game in Hershey, Pennsylvania. But I can tell you one thing, we're passionate about our teams, and I can tell you that to offend a Philadelphia guy on the day of our victory parade, I can't believe it. I've been to your New York stadiums. They're corporate people.
Forget New York. I don't care. I am not a New York fan. So you can say anything you want. You're not hurt me by knocking the Giants or I could care less. Doesn't mean anything to me. I am not a fan of the New York team. So forget New York. Let's eliminate New York.
Philadelphia fans are passionate about their team. We're a blue-collar city.
Right.
We struggle to make this meet, and we go to games that we can afford to go to, whether you're successful or not. But the fact that we didn't attend a playoff game so many years ago, or certain playoff games, or we have passion for one team.
Right, and that's the point. That's the only point I'm trying to make, and you have not answered. I asked you why that is the case, and you have not given me an answer yet.
I'm not qualified to answer that. I don't think you are either.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am qualified. I've been doing these shows for 35 years, and I also did a show in Philadelphia. So, yes, I am qualified. Yes, I am qualified. Yes, I am.
How do you measure passion? How do you measure passion?
I measure passion. Well, the first way I measure it is by attendance. That's the first way I measure it. That's the first way I do it.
Is that the Mad Dog, bar? That's how you measure.
Well, I mean, I think there's a variety of ways you can do it, Ron. That's how I do it. Now, you may want to do it a different way. That's fine, but that's the way I do it. And your passion, I'm just bringing up the 76ers. Your passion for the 76ers as a fan base in Philadelphia has not been good. And all I'm asking is why.
Because let me tell you something. We hurt when our team loses. We cheer for our team to win. So the fact that we might like and love and be more passionate about the Eagles versus another team is not a way to measure passion of a city or the value of the sports.
Let me ask you this way. Would you agree that no other team in town has the same passion for your city that like the Eagles do? Is that correct?
The Eagles, in my view, is the team that the people have the most passion.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that's based on. Let me explain why I'm passionate about the Eagles, even though I live in California now.
Right.
I'll tell you why. Because I have memories of going to Franklin Field with my grandfather. I have memories of watching games with my father.
Well, you didn't go to Shy Park to see the Phillies play?
I went to Connie Mack. I'm 57. Shy Park wasn't around then.
All right, you didn't go to Veterans Stadium to see the Phils?
I went to veteran stadiums. I saw the fights. I saw the fires. I saw the jail. No, I wasn't in it, but I saw it.
But how come you remember Franklin Field, which they played in the mid-'60s, yet you don't remember where the Phillies played? How come?
I know where the Phillies played. What are you talking about? I went to Connie Mack Stadium. I was a Gene Mauch fan. We almost killed him walking out of the airplane when he collapsed. What are you talking about? We're all passionate about our teams. I've been to parades. I've been to finals. I've been to games. I'm insulted and offended from a guy that I love and listen to every day at expense to my business because I don't think that you are analyzing the passion of the city.
I'll ask you this way. How come in the 80s, that town never supported the 76ers?
You're focusing. We didn't support the soccer team either.
Oh, come on, it's soccer. Don't compare it to soccer, Ron. Now stop. Forget it. I'm not talking soccer. The NBA's there since 1946. All right, nobody went to Wilt Chamberlain games, and nobody went to the Irving games. Now, I'm just asking a simple question for crying out loud. Give me an answer. How come?
Tradition, family, tradition. Believe me, I sat there watching that Super Bowl. I didn't go to the game. I should have. I sat there watching it with my father, who's been dead for years, his picture sitting next to me. Okay? That's what it takes. That's passion. Okay? Not because you keep coming back to one point. That's a failure and a negative in your argument. The 76ers playoffs from 1,000 years ago, it doesn't have the tradition of the Eagles or the Phillies. And for that matter, for the Flyers, even they came into the city in 1967. That's the difference. It's not that the 76ers and the NBA, in comparing traditions, does not have that. Does not have.
I understand that. The Sixers got there in 1946. They didn't get there in 1996. They got there in 46. The Phillies got there before the Eagles did by about 40 years. How come the passion's more for the Eagles?
You know what? I'm not qualified to analyze that. You are, evidently, but I'm not.
Well, you live in Philly. You've been telling me for 30 minutes you're the greatest Philly fan of all time, so I'm asking you a question.
Believe me, there's more qualified and more crazy fans than me. I'm just taking exception to your analysis. I think it has a foundational failure. And the nerve of you, and I respect you and care about you, the nerve of you to bring this up and to attack us on this day, this special day.
What do you wait? Ron, what do you care about what I'm doing? I mean, see, that's what drives you crazy. What do you care what I say about the Philadelphia sports fan? I'm making a comment. Where is the passion for that? See, in New York, the Giants win, the Jets win, the Yankees win, the Mets win. The parade's the same for all the teams. If the Indians and Browns win, the parade is the same. Same amount of people, same amount of enthusiasm. Cubs and Bears, same. Giants, 49ers, same. Chiefs, Royals, same. Not Lions, Tigers, same. Not in Philly. Why? 15 in front of the hour, we continue. Mad Dog on